What's going on, guys? It's been a minute. I think that's what the kids say nowadays. Saying that makes me feel old. I'm not that old. Anyways, yeah, where do I begin? Uh, Obviously, you guys noticed I haven't been uploading as many videos as I have in the past, and there's some really good reasons for that, but I'm not going to get into a lot of details. I'm just going to say I've been really busy with a lot of personal projects in life, and those have kind of taken priority over writing and YouTube, which it kind of sucks in a sense because when I started this channel, I started off with some old three wheelers and then a little bit of Sea-Doo stuff. Uh, But then things really started to pick up once I said screw it and went out and bought the 2022 Can-Am Outlander 850, which basically became the flagship machine in most of my videos. And then all of a sudden, poof. I think the highlight of owning that thing and actually doing these videos was when I decided to say screw it and drove all the way down to Busco Beach in North Carolina and had an absolute blast with my friends from Virginia down there, which if you guys are watching this video, I would love to make it back down there, and I know it's been a long time. Actually, I think it's been 2 years or maybe even 3 years because the last time I went down there was August in 2022, and it's past August 2024. So, yeah, sorry about that, guys. Life just got a little bit busy, but if I'm gonna come down, I'm definitely gonna give you guys a call and let you know that I will be there. And I hope that place gets cleaned up pretty soon because the last time I checked, it was underwater. So that's unfortunate. And hopefully, bigger and better things come out of this. What next? So I think I put about 3 hours on the Outlander this year, and that's when I went out with Brian and Frank with their race quads. So I did have some plans for the machine, but those plans may not be happening now. For the amount that I'm riding it lately, it doesn't make a sense to go out and do a whole lot of crazy upgrades and stuff on the 850, so I'm basically going to ride it the way it sits. Not sure if I'm going to make it out to Skegtober at Lingham Lake or not yet. I do have stuff going on in October, so it may happen, it may not. I actually did drop the ATV off back at Lockhart's because me and Brian are really busy now. Brian's got a different job, and I'm just busy with my other projects. I didn't have time, so they're just doing a little preventative maintenance to it in case I do get it out sometime this year. Other than that, I've got one more Sea-Doo video to upload. Yes, I'm doing more Sea-Doo content now, and the reason I'm doing that is because I have Lake Erie, one of the Great Lakes, about half an hour away from me, so it's more feasible for me to be able to load up last minute and go hit the lake and do Sea-Doo content instead of driving 4 hours north, because most of the trails down here in southern Ontario are privately owned, so unless I'm riding with friends who have permission to use those trails, I don't go out and push my luck. So to really use the Outlander and enjoy riding, I usually spend a weekend up north in Minden or out by Lingham Lake, or the Minden Off-Road Park. But to make the most of that, I usually do it on a long weekend because I'm not going to load up last minute for half a day of riding, because if I do it on a regular weekend, I usually go up Friday night and then I come back Sunday morning. So it doesn't make sense to go up and do half a day of riding, and I don't push my luck and ride on a Sunday because knowing my luck, that's when bad stuff happens, and then I come back and I'm tired and I'm sore, and then I gotta go into work at 6:40 the next day. Be at work at 6:40, but yeah. So with the way things are going, things are kind of uncertain for next year. So I don't know how much ATVing I'm going to be doing. I don't know how much Sea-Doo riding I'm going to be doing because life has thrown me another curveball, and there are many ways that this can go. So if I do happen to do more riding and videos, it will most likely be Sea-Doo content because I'm just the water is more accessible. I've got Lake Erie half an hour away. I've got Lake Huron, Lake can't talk. Lake Ontario, which is also like 45 minutes away. I have Lake Huron, which is an hour away. And then we also have Lake Michigan too, but I don't really think I'll be riding on that lake, but who knows? Never know. And then Tobermory and Manitoulin Island. Those would be some sweet places to go riding on a Sea-Doo as well, but we'll see. We'll see what happens next year. That's all I can say. All I can guarantee is next year is very uncertain, so I'm going to be flying by the seat of my pants, pretty much for that. What else? Also, we did make a new family acquisition, so if you go back quite a ways, the last time I went north to the cottage, we had a 1998 Sea-Doo GTS with the 717 engine in it. We also had a 2007 RXT 215. Well, we have two 215s now. My dad, a little while ago, actually picked up a 215 that was really low hours at Lockhart's for a heck of a deal. So shout out to Lockhart's for that. And we'll be hopefully taking those to the cottage this year. So that'll be cool to have two supercharged Sea-Doos with working fuel gauges. So we might actually go on a bit of an adventure. And of course I'm going to record that. But we're also going to be taking the 1998 GTS 2... Yeah, the GTS. Oh my god, I'm so used to these newer Sea-Doos where everything's rated by horsepower, not CC now. But yeah, we might have all three of those Sea-Doos up there. And we actually used to have a fourth one. I could insert the clip here. We used to have a 1988, I believe, Sea-Doo SP. Well, that actually got sold to Brian, so Brian has his own machine now, so it'll be fun that we can now basically load these things up and take them all over the place. So yeah, we're expanding the channel to do more Sea-Doo stuff, and that's why I named the channel Octane Adventures. Unfortunately, it looks like I got pigeonholed into being an ATV channel because the algorithms, for whatever reason, don't seem to be promoting the Sea-Doo content as much as the ATV content now. And that was something I was trying to avoid by naming the channel and trying to be all-encompassing, but the ATV stuff was what I had access to early on, so I did the most stuff with that. So I'm still going to make Sea-Doo content. If it does good, it does good. If not, then maybe I'll have to start a second channel for that. I don't know. Which would really suck because I'm still trying to grow this channel because I think now we're at 580 subscribers. So that's pretty good. Considering I started this channel in 2021, I think. And I haven't been too consistent. So I've also changed the formatting of how I do this channel. Before I used to run it like a updated vlog, and I try to do a video that wasn't too far behind. Like if I did something, it'd come out 2 weeks later after I've had time to actually edit the video, perfect it, instead of just slapping something together and sending it out the door because I hate that. So since I don't have as much time to do rides now, what I'm actually doing is I'm actually building up videos over a period of time, so I have a backlog. That way I can still send out a video maybe once every 2 weeks or at least once a month or something like that, just to keep the channel alive. I'm also considering a different approach to the channel as well. So it'll still be what you guys expect now, but I may not be in it as much. I'm actually looking to set my friends up with some GoPros because they do more riding than I do. So at least if they can go out and get me some footage, then I'll edit it and put it on the channel. That way you guys still have content to watch. So I might be taking up more of a producer or editor position, and at least I can keep the channel going while I'm busy doing other things. So that's a possibility as well. So this is probably going to be like a 10-minute update video, and I kind of just tried to do this all at once. So thank you guys for watching. I'm not dead. The channel's not dead. And we'll try to get out a couple more videos before 2025. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one, whenever the next one is. Actually, that'll probably be in a week. Yeah, probably a week.